Hey guys, welcome to Nathan's Diaries. Thanks for joining with us. Today we will be visiting the second largest Catholic cathedral in the world, the Duomo di Milano, which is located in the city of Milan. The metro is indeed the most convenient way to reach Duomo. If you're traveling from Central Station, take the green line to Cardona and then the red line to reach the Duomo. Milan is a city in northern Italy, capital of Lombardy, and the second most populous city in Italy after Rome. Today, Milan is the richest city in Italy and one of the richest in Europe. Milan is one of Italy's most fashionable cities, home to some of the country's major fashion brands. But Milan is not all about fashion though. No trip to this city is complete without stepping foot inside the huge doors of Duomo di Milano. Duomo di Milano or Milan's Cathedral is the Milan city's centerpiece. Milan Cathedral is a truly monumental building and it is famed for its sublime architecture and took over 600 years to complete. The construction started in 1386 but not officially completed until 1965. With an Italian Gothic style, the front facade of the cathedral is truly magnificent and it is crowned with countless towers, statues and decorations. This Duomo Square is a classical European scene. It is a popular local gathering point. This marks the center of the city both in geographic sense and because of its importance from an artistic, cultural and social point of view. As I said earlier, this is Milan's most recognized square and epicenter of the city. The Duomo area is made up of shops, monuments, theaters, restaurants and much more. It is where everyone goes when they first come to Milan. We can see local vendors set up shops during the summer, selling fresh coconuts in the summer, toys and tourist wares, kids will be running and playing, and the shoppers trickle in from the walking streets surrounding the huge plaza. This is a statue of Victor Emanuele II, first king of Italy. He is looking at the gallery which is named for him. When I heard the Bella Ciao song for the first time as a title song for Money Heist, I thought it is just a title song of Money Heist. But it is not. Then later I understood it is an Italian protest folk song that is originated in the hardships of the Muntina women, the paddy field workers in the late 19th century, who sang it to protest against harsh working conditions in the paddy fields of northern Italy. There are a lot of pigeons here in the Duomo Square and there will be a lot of people will be feeding the pigeons with corns or breadcrumbs and I also took a chance to feed them. The central one of its 5 great doors is bordered with bas-relief of birds, fruits, beasts and insects which have been so ingeniously carved out of the marble that they seem like living creatures. The design of the church facade began at the end of 16th century when the foundations of its prospetto were laid. Meanwhile, the ancient facade of the church of Santa Maria Maggiore had been rebuilt forward of its original position. As was the case for many other architectural elements of the cathedral, the facade too had to wait for long, until the end of the 18th century before a definitive plan was completed. The Duomo di Milan tells a story of faith and art spanning over 6 centuries. Work of the construction of Milan Cathedral began in 1386 when the style of Gothic cathedrals had reached its peak. For good measure, the cathedral was built not from the ordinary stone, but from the marble top to bottom. Pink Candoglia marble was rafted in from a quarry about 60 miles away, across the Lake Migori and down a canal to the port at the cathedral. Construction lasted from 1386 to 1810, with final touches added as late as 1965. Duomo is loaded with pointed spires and arches. The roof is open to the tourist for a fee which allows many a close-up view of some spectacular sculpture that would otherwise be unappreciated. The roof of the cathedral is renowned for the forest of open-work pinnacles and spires. In fact, due to abrasion caused by pedestrian traffic, the white Candoglia marble is worn down more quickly and more evidently than the colored marbles. Crowning the cathedral, we can see a golden Virgin Mary overlooks everything. Yes, she is affectionately called as La Madonnina. If the Duomo is the symbol of Milan in the world, the Madonnina perched on the highest spire of the cathedral represents the heart and soul of the city. If you are lucky enough to visit the Duomo rooftop on a sunny and windy day, usually bringing a bright sky, you might be able to see as far as the Alps and the snow-capped peaks. The best time to visit Milan Duomo rooftop is short before the sunset, when the marble gets shaded in orange and pink. This is a unique and unforgettable experience to walk on the roof of the majestic Gothic cathedral while admiring the breathtaking skyline overlooking the entire city, and you will have the opportunity to see the perfect marble sculptures and the church spires. It says that there are more statues on this Gothic style cathedral than any other building in the world. There are 3,400 statues, 135 gargoyles and 700 figures that decorate Milan Duomo. Yes, it took thousands of workers, a new canal system and over 6 centuries to complete. Thousands of artists, sculptors and specialized workers were involved in the construction of the Cathedral of Milan. Architects from across the Europe were invited to work on the project, and as it grew and grew, the construction dragged on over the years. When you step inside the cathedral, you are struck by the immensity of the place. The ceiling is supported by sequoia-sized pillars. Above the apse, the arched part above the altar, there is a spot marked with a red light bulb. This marks the spot where one of the nails of Jesus' crucifixion was elegantly placed. Much of the colored stained glasses dates from about 1500. This is the back view of the cathedral. Now we will be moving on to the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele, that is a testament to Milan's title as one of the world's fashion capitals. This wondrous glass-ceilinged arcade connects the piazzas of the Duomo and the Teatro alla Scala Opera House, and it is lined with cafes and high-end boutiques such as Gucci, Louis Vuitton and Prada. This is Italy's one of the oldest active shopping mall and a major landmark of Milan, Italy. This was built in around 1870, one of the first building in town to have electric lighting. The central octagonal space is topped with a glass dome. On the ground of the central octagonal, there are 4 mosaics portraying the coat of arms of the 3 capitals of Kingdom of Italy, Turin, Florence and Rome. Tradition says that if a person spins around 3 times with a heel on the testicles of the bull from the Turin coat of arms, this will be bringing good luck. The structure consists of 2 glass vaulted arcades intersecting in an octagon, covering the street connecting Piazza del Duomo to Piazza della Scala. The street is covered by an arching glass and cast iron roof, a popular design for 19th century arcades such as Burlington Arcade in London, St. Herbert Gallery in Brussels, and Pazza in St. Petersburg. I was so surprised when I saw this Aston Martin vintage car in one of the shops here. I love to do sightseeing by traveling in a tram. This is the night view of Duomo di Milano. Yes, the Duomo di Milan tells us a story of faith and art spanning over 6 centuries. I think we have taken you through the fascinating, breathtaking cathedral, especially the favorite part of Duomo, closest to heaven, that is the rooftop. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, share and subscribe and support us. Thanks for watching with us. See you with another vlog. Until then, bye-bye.